Okay, you know what I mean? Today, everyone, I'm gonna let y'all know a little bit about what I'm actually new to actually feeding the dogs. Of course, y'all know I'm feeding them the Diamond Naturals. I'm giving Crush about 2.5 scoops, Caramel about 1.5 scoops. And the reason I'm only giving them that is due to their weight. But not only that, I'm going to be adding raw and a mix of this good showstopper. You feel me? That actually helps with skin and coat. It got the omega fatty acids. You know, it helps with antioxidants as well. It's gluten free. It got a lot of different tons of vitamins and things like that, olive oil, phosphorus, you know, different minerals and things like that that actually help with an individual pet. Furthermore, y'all know about the showstopper and some different results y'all may have been seeing with the photos that I actually been posting online with 34 Down Kennels, you know, the 34 Down bloodline. Nonetheless, I've actually been implementing over the course of this last week a new product, which is the E.W.M milk. Now, what I do with the E.W.M milk, of course, as you all know, about water, regular water, but what I do is I actually add like a scoop to my dog's water, and I kind of like just mix that up a little bit, mix it up in the water. And what this is, E.W.M milk basically is, it is milk that's designed for puppies, you know, different goats and things like that, horses, cows, anybody that you're actually trying to feed, and make sure that they get the different calciums and nutrients that they actually need. Since I actually implemented this with the feed, I've been seeing a huge results in my dogs over the course of a week. So individuals, this is good. You could actually go pick it up at like Walmart for like $9. Once again, the Diamond Naturals, I get like a 40-pound bag. This right here is just a sample bag. I always leave this out for when I do my videos or whatnot. But nonetheless, this is the product right here. It don't have no soy, no wheat, as well as no corn. That's what you want for your pets to actually have. Also with the showstopper, this bucket of showstopper, you get like 4 pounds. They have smaller buckets, of course, 1-pound buckets, and I think I was getting those for about 20 bucks or so. But nonetheless, this bucket right here is about 50 bucks, and it's wise to be able to go get 4 basically for the price of 2.5. So that's really what it is. Instead of me spending 20 bucks every time I need just to get a how can I say, you know, a pound of it, I basically just went and spent 50 bucks instead of 20 bucks and got 4 pounds. Of course, y'all know, and as a matter of fact, while I'm talking, I'm gonna add the showstopper to their food right now. By Crush being a little bit bigger than Caramel, see, I'm only gonna give Caramel 1 scoop of the showstopper, but Crush, I'm gonna give him 2 scoops. And not only am I gonna give him 2 scoops of that, what I'm gonna also do is I'm gonna add a little of this dry based formula here, the E.W.M milk, to their feed. And in doing so, what I've seen is, now a lot of people like, you gonna feed it to them like that powdery? No, I'm actually not. You know what I mean? What I'm gonna do, even though it's in the water, what's gonna actually happen by me implementing it in their food, see, I'm gonna add a little water to this and stir it up, and it's gonna create like a paste. This is actually what I've been doing. And since I've been giving this to Crush, Crush normally comes out and just gobble up his food real fast. I mean, like, soon as he get a hold of it, he you know, just making all this ridiculous noise with regards to eating his food. And since I implemented the water to the E.W.M milk over the course of this last week, he just come out and really enjoy himself, and it's amazing to see the results, you know, also with the skin and coat from the showstopper. You know what I mean? It's just amazing. So while I'm mixing this up, I'm gonna tell you all about of course, y'all know about the raw food that I actually implement with their diet as well. And so today I'm gonna be implementing some of this raw to their feed. But nonetheless, I do want to talk a little bit about some of this raw. And what I do with some of the raw, I have a food dehydrator. By me having a food dehydrator, there may be some cuts of meat that have more meat, you know what I mean, for the most part. And the fat part, I just allow them to eat raw. But with the meatier stuff, what I do is I actually put it in the food dehydrator, and I dehydrate it. And then once I dehydrate it, after a couple hours or so, I put it in these different bags. And whenever I'm walking my dogs around the park or whatever, these are the different treats that I'm actually taking them to get them as treats. So, and at the same time, you know, with you getting good quality meat and things like that, if it's not contaminated, these products right here can be consumed for a human as well. You know what I mean? Especially if you're preparing your food the correct way. Not only that, getting back to this mix right here, the next key thing that I really want everybody to know is that exercising your dogs is most definitely something that you got to do on a day-to-day basis, because when you're feeding your dogs good quality food, you just don't want it to be sitting on. So, you know, I try to, due to me living in the area that I live in and I have American Pit Bull Terriers, you know, I try to walk my dogs maybe 1, 2 in the morning sometime and let them really get that good stretch and run. You feel what I'm saying? For the most part, that's about how it go. You know, I appreciate everybody listening in to the 34 Down Kennels. Of course, y'all know I'm the owner of E.W.M Enterprise Inc. I own a 24-hour network radio, do photography and things like that as well. But nonetheless, this right here, little mix, and what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna actually have my daughter let the dogs out so y'all can see, just see how they actually, they love this shit, you know. And this one I actually put a little bit too much water in, but nonetheless, Caramel, she gonna go crazy, and the milk actually makes it thicker. You know what I mean? What I could do is I could add a little bit of this milk to it if it's too thin or whatever, and by getting it creates like a paste. And this also helps them develop the body weight. A lot of individuals may be trying to put on body weight for their dogs, and this is going to do it. Hey, let Crush and Caramel out so they can eat. Once again, I'm gonna stir this water a little bit more. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna actually add some of these in here into their feed. Some of this raw. Just add it right in there with it. You feel me? And yeah, they gonna go crazy in a couple seconds. My daughter should be letting them out, and y'all finna see how they get down when it come to this feed. You got Caramel right here. Go let Crush out too.
Okay.
You got Crush on his way. So yeah, everybody, y'all just check and see how they finna get down. They finna gobble this shit. Crush gonna take it down so fast. I don't know what his thing be, but what I have seen with Crush is, since I use the milk to his feed, he don't take everything down as fast. Just go unlock it. You can do it. You can do it. You're a big girl. Just do it like Nike. All right. So bear with me a couple seconds, folks. Let me place the feed in certain areas, and we'll be right back. Y'all don't go nowhere. Hold on. Yeah, so now, of course, as y'all see, we got Crush and Caramel is right here. They ready to eat. As you can see, Crush doing his thing. He's doing some heavy investigating, and Caramel just chilling. But nonetheless, yeah, get back, Crush, because I see you ready. Come on, boy. Come on, Crush. And just see how you get down. You know what I mean? Y'all see how you get down. He love it. Eat, boy. Oh, you gonna eat her food? That's how you gonna do it? Yeah, Crush gonna get to doing no plan when it comes to his issue. And like I said, this is just what I do. This is just how I feed mine. And yeah, you know what I mean? This is how I get down. You know what I mean? Everybody is different with regards to their feeding tactics and things like that. But nonetheless, you know, this is how 34 Down Kennels get down. It actually add good body weight to your dog. You all see how beautiful Crush is right here. He's a big boy. He ain't big as I'm trying to get him. And once again, it's due to the area that I live in. You know what I mean? I'm African American male. I can't have no big ass pit bull out here. But, you know, it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. Once again, I'm using Unimilk. Y'all can check it out. Once again, it actually helps with, you know, goats, foals, and things like that. And it's good, fortified with essential vitamins and minerals, and, you know, made with high quality protein for sound development. And a lot of good nutrients and things like that. So, you know, y'all most definitely want to check that out. Like I also said, Y'all see we using a showstopper. Get a little bit of information with regards to what showstopper got going on for y'all. Maybe y'all didn't see it as good last time. But nonetheless, this is what 34 Down Kennels is using. And Diamond Naturals. Of course, y'all, you know, this is just a sample bag, but nonetheless, 40-pound bag of this costs about 41 bucks. That's about what I'm spending for that. Nonetheless, it's all good. And when I go out on a run, I'm using these treats right here. And I just actually made these yesterday. So this is a treat. This is like a rib treat or whatever, you know what I mean? I just put it on the wood, so I'm not gonna bite it. But what I will do is I'll grab this one because it's also edible for a human, and it's the truth because I made it. You know what I mean? I know what my dog's getting, so it is what it is, and it ain't what it ain't. But yeah. Now I actually use some Famous Dave's barbecue sauce when I was seasoning these. You know what I mean? So I was thinking like, hey man, who knows? Might be a new world order. I might need some meat. So when I fix my dog some food, I'm gonna make sure it's consumable for a human, just in case I might need to eat it. This your boy E-Feeds, E.W.M Enterprise Inc, as y'all see. Just doing what I do, staying true to the listeners all around the globe. Appreciate it. Over and out. Holla at y'all soon. 34 Down Kennels. You feel what I'm talking about? Real Richmond.